Have you ever looked at your bank account near the end of the month and just wondered, where did all my money go? You had a budget, you thought you were being careful, but it just kind of vanished. Well, today we're going to figure it out. We're going on a hunt for the invisible leaks that are quietly draining your salary.
I really want to start right here, because this is maybe the most important thing you'll hear today. If that feeling of your money disappearing sounds familiar, I want you to know this. You're not bad with money. It's not about discipline. It's about a bunch of silent, tiny drains that most of us never even notice are happening.
That's right. You can have a perfect budget on paper and the money can still just evaporate. So in this explainer, we're going to find out exactly where it's going so you can finally get back in the driver's seat.
So how does this actually happen? Well, it usually comes down to four major culprits. These are the four invisible leaks that let your hard-earned cash slip right through your fingers.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start with daily microspending. Then we'll get ourselves caught in the subscription trap. After that, we'll survive the weekend binge. And finally, we are going to unmask the sneakiest one of all, lifestyle creep. Let's get into it. All right, first up, death by 1,000 cuts. You know what I'm talking about. These are the tiny, almost forgettable purchases we make every single day. That $5 coffee, that $2 snack. They feel so small that we just tell ourselves they don't even count. But oh boy, do they add up.
Does any of this sound familiar? The morning coffee, the afternoon snack, taking a quick ride share instead of walking. That little, it's just a small purchase, click online. On their own, they're nothing, totally harmless. But you put them all together and they become a huge, silent hole in your budget every single month. Okay, next up is one of the biggest silent money drains out there, the subscription trap. This is the whole set it and forget it economy, where companies are literally banking on you forgetting that you're paying them month after month. And here's the sneaky part. It's all happening in the background. Remember that free trial you signed up for 6 months ago? Well, it's now a monthly charge. That streaming service you haven't logged into in a year? Yep, still taking your money. These automatic payments are designed to fly completely under your radar.
And please don't underestimate how big this problem is. We're not talking about a few bucks here and there. For a lot of people, these forgotten subscriptions add up to thousands of dollars every single year. I mean, that's a vacation. That's a huge debt payment or a serious boost to your savings, just gone.
Our third leak, this one happens every single week, right when our best intentions seem to just fall apart. The weekend. You know how it is. After a long week, that I deserve it feeling kicks in, and all of a sudden our spending gets emotional, social, and completely off plan.
I mean, just look at this breakdown. It's kind of crazy, right? For a lot of us, more than 2/3 of our entire fun money budget for the month gets spent in just 3 days. All that amazing discipline from Monday to Thursday can be totally wiped out in 48 hours. Just think about your own weekends, going out, shopping, grabbing dinner. It can sink a whole month's budget before you even realize it.
And that brings us to our final leak. This is the most subtle and maybe the most dangerous of them all, lifestyle creep. This is what happens when your spending just quietly expands to meet your income, leaving you wondering why you never seem to get ahead, no matter how much more you earn.
This right here, this shows the trap perfectly. On the left, you're making a certain amount and saving a good chunk. Awesome. But then on the right, you get a huge pay raise and your savings stay exactly the same. So where did all that extra money go? It was just silently absorbed by little upgrades. Nicer restaurants, better clothes, more convenience. That's lifestyle creep in a nutshell.
Okay, so we've got microspending, subscriptions, weekend blowouts, and lifestyle creep all working against us. It sounds like a lot, I know, but the fix is actually surprisingly simple. It's not about depriving yourself or getting a second job. The solution is awareness. That right there is your financial superpower. And let's be really clear about what awareness means. This isn't about a painful, restrictive budget. It's not about tracking every single penny and feeling guilty about it. It is simply the act of noticing where your money is going, with zero judgment. This is the whole secret sauce right here. You don't have to force discipline on yourself. You just build awareness, and discipline kind of follows naturally. See, once you really see what those daily coffees are costing you, or that you're paying for 3 streaming services you never watch, you will naturally want to change your behavior. The change is almost automatic once you see the reality.
Okay, so we've got the theory, we know the leaks, and we have the key, which is awareness. Now it is time to put it all into practice. Let's talk about your simple next step.
This is where it all comes together. This is where understanding becomes action. So are you ready to stop your money from just vanishing and start telling it exactly where to go?
The best way to build that awareness is with a really simple tool. We've created a full tutorial for a pro budgeting Google Sheet that is designed to make noticing your spending totally effortless. It helps you see the leaks clearly, automatically. All you have to do is click the link in the description to watch the tutorial, and you can start plugging those leaks for good.